Hi, everyone. So, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself, kind of. So, I'm just gonna admit, in case I haven't before, like, look, people, we are living like paycheck to paycheck. I'm still trying to get rich and famous, so I really need your help. But until then, I have just accepted that we are gonna have to shop at places that are owned by dirty, dirty, almost hard to see souls. It's like everywhere you turn, a music app, a TV, stores, like, do non-dirty souls own any of this shit? You know what I mean? So, sorry if any of this sounds cringe, but like we really have to like just fucking shop within our budget right now. That being said, I was just at Walmart. Now, this money situation means that we can't just do delivery services at our whim. So, it's my job, obviously, because I don't work or anything like that. Outside of the house, to go and get these groceries and things that we need for our household. So I went to Walmart because, look, well, what story should I start with first? I'll just start with the social interacting. So, hey, look at me, like interacting with people almost unmedicated. This is like, it's almost seems easier than when I was on meds, even though I know that that is completely illogical and, it's just what my brain told me just now to say. So I'm in the cat aisle. No, this story does go with this one. So, like, I'm not going to name this brand, okay? Because some of you may feed this brand to your cats, and I do not want to offend you, and I'm not trying to lose people because I'm really hating on this cat food brand. Um, but I only had to go to Walmart today to get that. Um, because Alicia was at, I don't know where she was at yesterday, or was it the other day? Oh, she went to Costco. They had a whole, maybe I shouldn't say. I'm not sure if there's other brands at Costco, so she just got like a whole bunch of this brand like on sale. And sorry about that mouth sounds, and thought that it was like a good deal or something, which it was, but like I have told her multiple fucking times over the years, do not get this brand. Do not just go and like just go and like get different kinds of like food for these cats, because like I know their diet, I know their likes and their dislikes, and I know that they don't like that fucking shitty ass cat brand of food. They just don't. It's just I've tried it. They don't like it. They know it's not good, which is why a whole bunch of it is on fucking sale. And what does she do? She comes home with all of this shit. And I was like, thanks. And I didn't say anything. And then I waited until after the first, because there was like several different kinds of flavors in this one. And I waited until after two were like, the cats were not having it. And I just told her, I was like, they don't want this. Um, and I was like, you really need to listen to me when I tell you, do not get other brands. Like, you know, like what the fuck? Like, I get it because like the money and stuff, but we can still afford the regular brand that we've been getting. That's not a problem right now. So, like, don't fucking get the other brand. Sorry, I just was so pissed about that because, like, ugh. And then you go and you feed it to them, and then because for me it's like just more work on my part. Like, they each have their own bowls, so who's going to eat this brand of cat food? Oh, only two of you? Oh, it's the younger ones because they don't have tons of preferences yet. They'll eat almost anything except like after 3 cans of this shit they were like, nope. But the older ones were like, we don't want any of this shit, we just want our normal food that we always get. And so I would have to, like, it's like a fucking restaurant business for cats, and I've played this game before and before and before and before, and I told Alicia, no more. I'm not doing that no more. So, anyways, I had to go to Walmart to get like the food that they like to eat. And so I'm standing in the cat aisle, and there's this lady that's like, she just got a kitten, and she made a comment out loud, like, why is there always like all this adult food, but I don't see like really any choices for kittens? And so I was like, "Oh, let me help you." And so we were like looking and looking and looking, and then like we had a conversation, and um it was nice, and I had like a decent interaction with a human being that I've never met before, and it was about cats. So to me, was that tiny talk? Oh no, I don't think so, because like I love cats, and I love helping people try to choose food for their cats. I'm like, what is your cat like? What does your cat not like? Anyways, that was an unexpected social interaction. I think I did pretty good. Um, I didn't feel weird about it. What a nice lady. I can't believe that I said that about a human being. And then I go to like the checkout line. There's this like older man, looks like a hippie, and I'm waiting for the person in front of me, and there's like a few other employees, and they all look like women, and they're kind of like standing near him, just kind of talking. And so this guy just really loud, he's like, "Oh my gosh, like uh-oh, who's here? Don't interrupt my train of thought. Who's this fucking person? Ugh, stop walking your babies." Sorry. That was the ring, and I saw a stroller. Oh my god. I'll turn this shit off. I can't. Anyways, sorry. Can't edit any of this. My ring camera went off, and I was like, "Who's at the door?" Nobody, because I have it so it captures the sidewalk right in front of the cars, and like fucking people walking their babies and strollers and like their fucking dogs and shit. Because it's spring and there's sun out, and oh my god, we must go outside. We must. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, so where was I? So that guy was like, he made some comment like, "I am so fine. Look at all these women who like just have to be by me." And it sounds inappropriate, but the way that he said it, it was hilarious. And like there was like this older lady behind me, she just starts laughing. And so like I get it to the dude with my stuff, and he's just like, I have cat food, cat food, cat food, because like the kittens like variety. So there's like a bunch of cans going through, and I got some other things too. And he's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "No complaints." He's like, "No complaints?" He's like, "You need to be able to complain sometimes." And then swipes some more cat food cans through, and he's like, "So I see that you've got some really happy cats at home. What did you get for yourself?" And so we're peering into my bag of the items that he scanned all the way through. And I picked up like a thing of dishcloths, and I said, "This?" He's like, "Oh, oh, sweet baby girl. No, no, no. You need to go get yourself something nice if you're able to." He's like, "This can't be the present that you bring home to yourself today." Oh my God, it was hilarious. Because I don't know, I was kind of happy about those dishcloths. They were the cheapest fucking ones there. That's why I was happy about that shit. Sorry about that. But anyways, that dude was hilarious. He's like, "I'm over on aisle 5 most days now, so feel free to come hit me up because I have a good time going through this line." And I was like, "I can see that." And it was. It was like one of my better social interactions. So, I don't know, like that's a win for me because I don't do good talking with people, okay? I don't. Um, and then also, fuck this war. I'm not gonna get into a rant about this shit because like I really am trying to like my mental health is not like I can't with this. I watch the independent media stuff. I really appreciate like I need to know what's going on, but like I can't spend this episode talking about this fucking bullshit. All I'm gonna say is, and this is actually true, I do feel like this will help my mental health in some way. So sorry. Oh my God. Is this just gonna be me now, or has this always been me without the meds? I still have some meds in me, but anyways, me and Alicia are going to No Kings on Saturday, and we're gonna have Bella up this weekend. We're leaving her home because no, thank you. No, we're responsible for her, and she's not gonna be going to this protest, even though things will probably be fine. You never know. And so she's going to get a few hours of alone time to herself while Alicia and I go to this No Keens thing on Saturday. Now, I was on here months ago. When was the last one? Like, was it October or something? And we did our signs, and I saw all these people at the protest. They had costumes on, and they were having a good time. And I was so jealous. I was like, oh, do that. Like, it's just been my lifelong dream to just be able to like dance in public, and I just can't do it with people knowing who I am right now, like ever. I don't ever want to be identified doing this. I just am not confident like that. And so I looked around online for like the fucking animal costumes, and I don't know, I think I'm gonna die inside them because of POTS and menopause and withdrawal and like my temperature issues on my body. So I'm pretty sure if I get one, it won't be good for me. So instead, I opted for a cloak and this mask that I'll wear. It's like a wolf slash bear. It looks like a fucked up animal mask. It's pretty creepy, I guess. One would wear would wear something like that for Halloween, but probably not a cloak with it. But anyways, so like I'm gonna have the mask on, and it's got like the fur and stuff, like cheap fur, not like plastic, cause I'll probably die in there too. So it's breathable, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wear my glasses underneath it because it's not gonna quite stay up. So I have to see if like Alicia can like jig it or something, or like rig it. Is rig it, jig it? I don't know. And I'm gonna have the cloak on, so it'll cover the back of like my whole head and like my body. And obviously, like I'll still be looking like a human, like, but nobody will know it's me. Oh wait. No, they will if they recognize Alicia because she is going as her boring self. And I said this to her too. I was like, really? Like, you're just going to be boring like that? You're not going to go and dance with me? Like, you are so serious. I was like, okay, but like, you do know I'm not lying. Like, I'm fucking dancing. I got a mask, I got a cloak. Like, I'm going to feel free and I'm going to dance. And you're just going to stand there and be like, I'm not with her. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I will take pictures. Maybe she'll get a video or two. But I'm doing this because otherwise, I'm just going to be holding my sign even more pissed off than I was the last time because things are so much worse now. So, I hope this makes sense. Like, I need to have such a weird thing to say. Like, let me go have a good time at a protest while people are dying. Like, do you know, like, I get how this sounds, but I think like, this is hard shit, man, to have to deal with every day and hear about. And, like, our lives just fucking suck that much more every day. So, anyways, see, I told you I can't talk more about this anymore. But, so that's what we're doing on Saturday, and I'm excited. Like, I'm going to realize my dream of dancing in public now. Okay. So, moving right along. This is one of the better episodes where good things have happened. And let me tell you what else is something great that happened. I broke up with Bacon. Finally. And you know what did it? Is I had actual pains in my chest. I was like, is this like, am I really about to have like a heart attack or a stroke right now? Like, I'm not even joking. I don't know if I manifested this pain, if it was real pain. I don't have it anymore. I don't. But I had it after my third helping of fucking bacon the other day. Like, I'm not even talking about I cooked all this bacon and then helped myself. I made three separate, it's a whole process for me to make bacon. Washing the pan that I like to use and da 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 da, cutting it a certain way, da 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 da. And the other day I was just craving like bacon. And then it was after that, like third helping of bacon. I was like, oh my God, I think I can feel it in my chest. And then I freaked out. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like, this is so irresponsible. Don't fucking do this shit. But I couldn't help it. My body was like, this is all you're allowed to eat right now. And then as soon as I started having those pains, I like, no, I'm done. I'm done with bacon. I don't want to die. Please, universe. I think I still need to be alive for a while longer. So, I have no desire to have any more bacon for at least the rest of this year. Oh, think of that what you will. But that's what did it for me, and I was looking for something to like get me off of this like bacon shit because like look what it does to your body. So anyways, I broke up with bacon. I seem to be doing all right so far, so we'll see. But anyways, what am I eating now in place of bacon? What did I have yesterday? Frozen French toast sticks. Yep. I need to do better. Okay, but anyways, here's some even better news. So every week I meet with Janice next door for like an hour or two, and we have a good time, and I learn more about her. And we've been doing this since the beginning of the year, and the last like I don't know a month or so before she went on her little vacation. I, how sometimes, like, I don't know if anybody has like regular things that you do with people or just anything in general that is considered a plan. And just like you have this wish of like, can't something get canceled? And I kept, sorry about my mouth sounds. I kept having this like little wish, like, can't Janice just cancel one of these Tuesdays? Because I will never cancel. I will never do it unless I have like COVID or something, which I have not gotten yet after all these years. But like that would be the only thing that would get me to cancel. Like if I was like really sick or something. Otherwise, I am not canceling on Janice. Like I'm not doing that. I find that disrespectful. Like she's an older lady. She's almost 80. Like she's revered on the street. Like you do not cancel tea time with the Dawn. You just don't. So I was hoping she would just do it one day. Like, please, Janice, can't you have something going on? Because my Tuesdays now, like I have my routines the way that I want them, but like the morning time has to get switched up a lot, which like kind of like alters the rest of my day, which I'm used to it now, but like I still have to deal with it. So like when I get up, I like to get up to no alarm and have my coffee and I do this and this and this. So like on Tuesdays I can't because I have to set an alarm to wake up by like 11:30 so I have time to feed the kids and give Caesar his ear medicine and then go next door for a noon visit and I can't have any coffee because like um I'm afraid that like I'll shit, like I'll have to go poop and I told this to Alicia yesterday. She's like, "Oh, you have an unruly shooter?" That's what she called that, an unruly shooter, referring to my butt. I'm like, "No, it's not unruly anymore. Not since Sylvester came out." If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's probably for the best. And I was telling her like, "No, I don't want to have to because like when you have caffeine, especially coffee, it like activates the intestines and then like you start having to, oh, I have to take a shit. I don't want to have to deal with that when I'm over next door because I'm not using her bathroom while she's there or ever. Sorry, that was my bathroom trauma. Get back in there. Okay, so anyways, um she called last night and she's like, I have to cancel on you. We got some appointments that I have to go to today. So why don't you and Alicia come by tomorrow night, which is tonight, um, for like puppy time and like to say hi. And I was like, oh, okay. I hope everything goes well. And like, yeah, we'll come by, no problem. I hang up the phone and I look at Alicia and then I just jump up and I'm like, yay! I really want to like say how I sounded, but I don't think this microphone can pick up on stuff. Like I really have to get a better microphone. But I just screamed with joy. I danced. I like I have never like do you know what joy it is to have somebody cancel plans on you? And it doesn't feel like rejection at all. Like this is with somebody that I know likes me as a person and I know it is a rejection. She has shit to do. And she felt bad about canceling on me and I let her feel bad. And then we hung up and I'm like, hallelujah. Like I was so fucking happy. And I've tried explaining this to Alicia over the years of like, hey, this doesn't mean that I don't like that person. It doesn't mean that like I don't ever want to go and like do the things, but like the joy of having my plans canceled means that today I got to wake up without an alarm. So I got to sleep later and I got to have my day go the way that I wanted to go. And I got to have my coffee and I didn't have to worry about like, do I have to shit over at this person's house? Like it really makes that much of a difference. That's why I was so joyful. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does to you guys. And I think Alicia actually understands a little bit better. I was like, look, like, I'm so sorry that you don't get to experience things like this. Like, why won't your brain do this for you? It's amazing. And like this kind of like happiness, wow, to just come on unexpected because of canceled plans. I really needed some of that. So, and I will never tell Janice that. Like, I am not trying to hurt that lady's feelings and I don't want her to personalize it because that's not the point. So that happened. And I think that's all I have to say. I would just like to end. I should have started with this so I don't end on like a negative note. But you know what? I do in fact have Paramount because I was super excited when UFC was like, oh, no more pay-per-views and you can have this as part of the Paramount channel. And like I've talked multiple times, I am obsessed with MMA. Like obsessed. It is a special interest and I have been at war with my brain ever since like this like Dana White and this fucking like just he's just gross. Is that somebody else at the door? Who's this? Nobody. Okay, sorry. A ghost. Sorry, and what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, the UFC thing. So anyways, come to find out like for me every weekend is like a fucking ritual for me. And if like UFC doesn't have events on, I'm watching some other fight promotion. So like I still have those. But basically, like, I don't have the time to just stop what I'm doing and like watch UFC when it comes on. Like, it was on at like noon one time, 1 o'clock, and I'm like either sleeping or I'm doing things. And I like to, if I am awake and it comes on live, I'll watch it. If not, I will watch the replay. And it was with ESPN for years. There was no problems watching replays of UFC events on ESPN ever for me. Now, now you can't even do that. You can't even watch single matches because they don't include all, and I'm just in case anybody's wondering, or I don't know, I just really have to get this like irritation out. So like I'm fucking pissed because I can't watch these events at all, and I know I'm not the only one that's pissed. Um I don't enjoy watching like individual fights because the time of the fight on the video gives away whether it went the whole way or not, like there it spoils right away. I like to watch the whole event because I want to learn about the fighters, and in the meantime I have to ignore dumb fucking Joe Rogan and like just try not to like pay attention to those assholes and focus on parts that I do like about MMA, which is the fighters and their stories and what they went through. And like, how the fuck can you do the things that you can do with your body? Like, I love that shit. You don't get that. You don't even get that anymore. And so I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then I have figured it out because I finally turned to the mister. I'm like, you need to tell me what's going on. Like, what is going on with Paramount and UFC? And basically, it was saying that, like, because UFC got this $7.7 billion from Paramount to for the next several years or something to have UFC over on that platform, because of that, now you don't get to watch, like they falsely advertised and said you get to watch full replays, la la la. That's a lie. They're assuming that most people these days don't even want to watch the full events. They just want highlights and clips. And so they're inserting a whole bunch of like ads to try to like, recoup as quickly as possible all of the billions of dollars they gave to greedy ass Dana White for their fucking like UFC shit. And like to the point where like even if you wanted to watch the individual fights, like I got desperate and I thought I was just going to work myself backwards, take my glasses off when I was clicking on my TV so I didn't see the fight times. And I started watching the first one, and they don't even show you each full round. It's like 2 minutes of this round, maybe 3.5 minutes of the next round. You don't even get to like, what the fuck? These are people's careers. These are athletes, and you're just like, I mean, like that gets affected too. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm getting pissed. So like, I can't watch nothing, and I'm like, you know what? It is just fuck you. I'm not gonna sit here and try to watch your events anymore. I'm not like, no, nope. I want nothing to do with you. I'm just gonna watch other fight promotions because like those are good too. And maybe they'll listen to their fans and start doing things the regular way. I'm so fucking sick of greedy people. Oh, and like, sorry, I guess this is me just really sick that like my special interest. Like, my God, like I was already like, okay, I'm not gonna watch the event for the White House because fuck Dana White and fuck all of the fighters who agreed to do this dumb shit in June at the White House. I am not supporting those fighters anymore. I'm not watching their shit. And like I am not watching that event. Like that is disgusting. And so I was like, okay, I'm willing to do that for sure. But like now with all this other stuff, I'm like, fuck UFC. You know what? I hope Dana White enjoys all your money, and I hope your reputation goes down the fucking drain, and I hope that like in my lifetime we see like better people owning these organizations, and like I see like stores and sports, like operated by regular people like with clean souls who aren't all about like all this bullshit. So I'm fucking pissed about that. And then also, like, I'm watching clips of like, no offense to you white guys out there. I do like men. I'm not trying to bash on you because this is not you. But like, you know how tired I am with like you got these women news anchors and reporters and stuff and like journalists that are questioning just evil Dick's regime and like oh, about the war and la la la. And like, they are so blatant with their talking. Like, they don't treat women well at all. Like, I am so sick of like hearing a female reporter being told, no, you don't understand. No, quiet, stop interrupting me. Or the fucking piggy shit. But like, everybody, like, these white motherfuckers, these evil dicks, just talking like, oh, like Little House on the Prairie bullshit. Like, fuck this. Fuck this. So sick of this shit. Oh no. This is where I didn't want this episode to go. 25 minutes. I guess I should wrap it up, huh? Okay. Thanks for listening. Oh my God. All in all, I'm doing decent, but like I'm pretty sure that could change like, I don't know, in an hour or two. Who knows? But thank you for listening. Thank you for your messages. Um and I'll let you know where you can find like pictures and video of like me dancing at the protest on Saturday in case you need like a laugh or a cringe. Who knows? Thank you. Bye.